Howdy folks, I am Ruzkiel and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we finished exploring the booby bar. In this one, we are walking the walk and moving on to the hospital to investigate this location. Before we move on to what will probably be the motel and the theater, depending on how fast some of this stuff goes. Kaz, it has been a while. How you doing, bro? Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right? Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed from the hospital camera can be only viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed from the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast it based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. Well, however, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be able to have been using it. You're right, you did work on that. I kind of expected... Well, no, you did mention about coming here to investigate, didn't you? For some reason, I got the feeling that you were going to check out the motel. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look at the surveillance camera, just because. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera? Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record what's only good for household functions. Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging in like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on. At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? Yeah, she knows. There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah! I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? We got the video describing what we saw. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like oh yeah, Akane's fine. For a second there, I was a little confused as to why Akane was standing around just fine. Phew, I'm finally getting back to my normal self. I thought someone was supposed to be watching the bodies at the music venue. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. What do we... How do... Yeah, what? What do you mean, win? She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but... Hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan on wearing hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross! Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Makan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta get back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Huh, interesting. There should be 4 gowns. I'll have to process that probably in between episodes, otherwise I'll get stuck thinking about it for way too long. Well, I guess I can think about it on my way up to the music venue, because... Okay, so what happened to the one Fuyuhiko was wearing? Did they put that back in the room? Like, wash it and put it back in? That could be the case. In which case, that would have been the one where someone took it. Okay, so what are we going to find here? What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. The film? Please tell me the film. Please tell me the film. Please tell me it's actual old tray to film that if it's exposed to light, it'd be ruined. Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes. Aw, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that. Okay, for a second there, I thought I heard a sneeze. It must have been the sound of the curtain being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it. I got it! Got what? The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See? A black curtain that blocks out light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? Oh crap, does she suspect us, I wonder? Ooh. Finally, we're gonna have to actually defend ourselves. That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail? Oh, I just wanted to mess with you. Yeah, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to the different place. Okay, easy enough. Wow, that went a lot quicker. I was almost expecting to find actual evidence in the conference room, rather than just effectively confirmation of what I was suspecting about that being another broadcast location. Hold on. That looked different. What? Okay, I'm crazy. Never mind that. So, the next location is the motel and the theater. I want to hit the theater last because I don't want to watch the movie. Well, and not that they would. I figured it would make sense to avoid watching the movie until last, just in the event that you don't get all your actual investigation done. So, yeah, unfortunately the motel's on the other side of the island, so I'm gonna have to... Oh, hold on a second. It has been a while. Let me check this real quick. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, cool. Oh, here's the motel. Let's see, who's gonna be here, I wonder? Not gonna be Nagito. Fuyuhiko, maybe? Maybe Fuyuhiko. Ah, there you go. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone. Well, Gundam would know, so let's ask Fuyuhiko first. Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made, and that's why I went to go get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel when we were able to go back to the music venue. Then you met up with Mikan and I. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break the door down and discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there. Yeah, that's what happened. This is most important part. When you arrived at motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, it was Gundam. Oh, and Monomi was out there. Didn't you hear me? A body. Oh, whoops. Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Ah! Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? God, he's so fun. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi. Oh, I see. So Kazurichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Wow, this is going to be like a giant circle of suspicion, isn't it? Like everyone's going to be accusing almost everyone else. Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuna announcement woke me up, I went straight to hospital. I saw Mikon panicking in front of hospital. I asked her what's going on, and she said Ibuki has disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling island, we came to motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you were circling the island? No. We went to movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we see no one. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki was not very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko. We wrapped her around pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hyoko was killed, and we did discover her body... What? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know that in advance. I'd want to know in advance what I'd done to end up like that. So we got another testimony from him, kind of describing what he knows for alibis. Great. Now I'm starting to forget bits and pieces that I'm probably going to have to go back and review my own thoughts on the matter. You're here, right? Come on out! Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you! Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in? Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Probably with the same boisterous attitude. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and hold off the investigation of Hyoko's room for the next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.